Hi, and welcome from my bedroom. I am exhausted. We had a 12-mile training walk today, and I crawled into the house. I've done the walk as long as this before, and I crawled into the house and took a shower, and I'm in scrubs. But I have nowhere to be, so that's the beautiful thing about doing a training walk on a Sunday morning from 7 to 12:30. And we're going to be going live a little bit more often. Hopefully you saw the picture that I posted of this morning's walk. It's a cute little video I put together with Diptyque. The Pink Angels is the team that I'm on. And
they're super neat.
And yes, they are. And then we had taken about 6 photos over the course of the way. We did a really cool walk through Danvers into Peabody a little bit, through some of the rail trails. And Andrew, one of our teammates, is on the Amesbury Fire Department. I'm horrible. So he worked it out with the folks at one of the Danvers firehouses. We were able to, take a stop there. They had some water prepared for us. It was nice. Mommy needs to do a little something because something didn't work right today. So we've got that going. I'm going to have to go live a little bit more often now because we're hitting up on numbers. We are, believe it or not, 8 weeks out from the walk today.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. So 8 weeks out. We've got, this week is devoted to Stephanie. Robin is remembering Stephanie. And then Maria is remembering Gloria, Rosina, Maria Rosa, and Tony. So I started out week 8 with a 12-mile walk.
Woohoo!
And Zachary's joining me here on the relaxation area. We're watching Charmed, and I'm starting to put a bunch of different stuff together. There are other things other than just sponsoring miles that I need. There are how many official miles are there left? Got to still check the handy dandy. This thing comes with me everywhere. There are still 17 miles left to sponsor. I will also be having a fundraiser at Fuddruckers in North Andover on 1/14. More information to follow, hopefully in the next day or two. And then there are a couple of other things that need to be done in preparation for the walk. For example, they need cheering stations along the way. It's been 6 years since Komen has done a walk here in the Boston area. So they're kind of out of the loop a little bit media-wise. But they have cheering stations along the way.
Go 5K, 3K.
3K. 3-day. If it was just a 3K, I could have done that in my sleep.
Mind me, I haven't got out much.
But he wants to go live.
Sorry.
But no, Komen has been kind of out of the area for about 6 years now, so they're trying to rebuild everything. So, for example, we need cheering stations. Or there are cheering stations. We need people who will show up along the route and cheer. Are you the coach of a football team, a cheer team, a baseball team, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, troop leaders? Just somebody who says, I can't devote a whole heck of a lot of time, but I still want to go woohoo along the way? Well, you can send an email to SEATON. That's S as in Sam, E as in Edward, A as in Adam, T as in Tom, O as in Oscar, N as in Nathan, at event, with a T, 360.com. And let them know that you're interested in doing some sort of cheering along the way. Remember, the walk isn't until September 6th. So it's the 6th, 7th, and 8th, which is the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after Labor Day weekend. So the summer's all done. The kids are back to school. And, you know, you only got to come out once. Cheer us on. I got news for you. The adrenaline that you get is probably more than half of what you need to keep you going. And then we've also got send a card to somebody.
Say that you love them.
Exactly. We've got, and I can always get you, like if you want to say, I love you, Phyllis, but I want to send a card to somebody from pick a place who's also a registered walker. Let me know. I can find a name for you. And you would send the card to that person. Susan G. Komen, Camp Mail. Attention. Me?
She's beautiful.
Thank you, Zachary. P.O. Box 512, Hampton, Hampton, New Hampshire, 03843. Cards and postcards only, no packages. And they need to be postmarked by August 27th. And then I had posted information about chocolate, but you know what? Forget the chocolate. There was something on there if you paid extra for something. You could get me like congrats type of thing on the bulletin board on the way out, but save the money. I'd rather have you sponsor a mile than give me chocolate. I have plenty of chocolate in the world, and God knows I look like it. But like I said, week 8, and I will give you a sneak peek. Tomorrow is the 8th of July, and
Woohoo!
we will be starting our daily countdown starting tomorrow as well. Also some more information I learned. The agenda on 9/6 on that Friday, we're going to be arriving between 5 and 6 a.m. at the Revere Hotel, Boston Common on Stewart Street. Still got to take a walk down there and kind of see where it's all about.
Not that bad.
Well, he hasn't been there, so he doesn't know. Enough. Somebody always has to get in the camera. Gee, I wonder where he gets that from. We're going to start stretching at about 6:45 in the morning. And then we're supposed to be breaking out from there with opening ceremonies at 7. So you figure between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, they'll probably get us actually moving. They haven't told us exactly what the route is. They haven't told us exactly what the mileage is yet. But usually that first day is a little bit more than the 20. With the second day closer to the 20, and then the third day, although they say 20, usually the third day is the, for lack of a better term, easiest. Just so that people can walk it off and everything. And then we're supposed to be having our closing ceremony that Sunday at 4:30 p.m. at the Lawn on D. That's D as in David, 420 D as in David Street. All of this is in Boston. Again, I have no clue what the route is yet. But as we learn more, I'll update you, and I'll constantly remind you, this is what I'm doing. Hello. But I still have 17 miles that need to be sponsored, and I'm sure there are 17 people out there who can throw $5 in each to remember somebody who is fighting or has fought cancer. It doesn't even have to be breast cancer. So that I can remember them along the way. And, like I said, $5, it's not a minimum donation thing. It's just do something to sponsor a mile thing. Cheering stations are a big deal. Letters, for people to get during camp, on the walk days, is a big deal. Support beyond money helps us do what we need to do to raise the money to support the people who this is all about, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I hope you enjoyed catching up with me. It's, that's Hughes Cross, just if anybody's looking at it. I've got something floating over there. with doves of peace and prayer. And then right behind me, that is actually my wedding day bouquet. Nice pressed flowers, all pretty like. Although it looks kind of grimy behind me. I wonder, oh, that doesn't even look any better. Oh well. Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, we're down to 8 weeks out. Tomorrow we start also counting down on days. I've got the agenda, at least for opening and closing ceremonies, sent out to you guys, or said to you guys what the email address is. If you have a sports team, if your office just likes to come out and do something. Heck, if your kids are in like a National Honor Society and they have a requirement for, public service, like I know Carly's National Honor Society group, they have to do 40 hours of public service over the course of their high school career. Put together a cheering station. It's community service, and I'm sure somebody from Komen will sign off on that for the kids. And if you have any other way that you want to be able to help out, please just, reach out. I'm putting a lot of effort into this. And it's been quite a few years since I've done any of the breast cancer walks. It's been about 4 maybe 5 years at this point since I've done the Avon 39. And like I said, Avon doesn't do that anymore. It's now all Susan G. Komen if you want more than the 5K. And there's something about being on a 3-day walk for 60 miles and all the training that goes along with it, that it does something more than just a 5K does. The support I get from you guys, the support that I can give out, to people who are either fighting breast cancer, or simply just for research. It kind of, the money goes both ways. It goes to helping people who are fighting breast cancer, and it also goes towards research, because there are 2 different avenues that need that funding. But Mark, thank you for sticking it out with me over here. And like I said, 8 weeks out, 61 days. So tomorrow I'm going to start doing a countdown per day, and reminding you whose mile it is at that point as well. 17 miles still need to go on sponsored. $5, throw in $5. You can sponsor a mile. And catch up with you later. Bye. You want to say?